What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Summoners War 2 video. Alright everyone, today we're going to talk about how to progress your account in the fastest way, and I'm also going to showcase my new team. We'll do a couple matches at the end of the video. Also at the end of the video, I'm going to pick the sub celebration winners, so you want to watch all the way to the end to see if you won the sub celebration, which is $25 gift card for 4 people. Thank you guys so much for the support. I wouldn't be able to do all of these giveaways without you. Now, getting into a game like Summoners War 2, or just a card game in general, it is really tough to progress your account early on. Even me now, I'm a mid-level player, and it's still really hard for me to progress my account, and it's only getting harder. There is things you could do along the way to make this easier, which I'm going to show you right now. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is don't worry about runes early on. Runes are not important. Yes, you can craft them, but don't go crazy crafting common and green runes. It's worthless. Later on, you're going to get a bunch of purple and legendary runes, and it's going to completely cancel out your common and rare runes. So there's no reason for you to go crazy early on in crafting. What you should be focusing on is your events and getting mana in general. The first thing you should be looking at is your main team. As a new player to the game, you're going to be getting a ton of cards. What you want to try to do is pinpoint a team and focus on that team particularly, not going crazy and just upgrading all of your cards. I know early on it seems like the thing to do, just get all of your cards as high as level as possible. That will also bring you to the highest rune level as possible as well, because you have to upgrade your account to get level 9 and level 11 runes, and then violent runes and vampire runes you also have to be level 11. But early on, I think the best thing to do is pinpoint a team. This way you can use this team farming your glory summons. The way it seems for me now, all my cards are basically level 10, and now going from 10 to 11 is a ton of mana. I believe it's 20k from 10 to 11, and then from 11 to 12 it's 40k, and it just keeps going up. So I would say after you get to level 10 cards, I would kind of hold there like I'm doing now, and don't upgrade a card unless you're absolutely going to use that card. And I know some people will argue this and say, well, it's going to get you to the runes faster, but at the same time, it's so hard to farm mana. And then if you get a card you actually want to upgrade, you're not going to have the mana to do so. And this is why I hold so many cards at level 9 right now currently, because I don't really use any of these cards yet, so there's no reason for me to waste that kind of mana on upgrading them. So I'm just focusing on my main team and some substitutions for that main team. And then outside of that, I just let everything sit and wait as I stock up my mana. To take note here, we do have 100,000 mana. I could upgrade basically all of those cards, get my level up to 10 or 11, and get the violent and vampire runes, but that wouldn't help my overall count progression. Now, one of the best ways to get mana in this game is doing your events. I mean, that goes hand in hand with any gacha game you're playing. You always check the events, you always do them. They're going to give you a ton of mana, a ton of rewards, and a ton of cards in general. The next way is glory summons, because you need the cards in order to upgrade them. So mana and cards go hand in hand together. You need both of them to progress your account. You can't progress your account with one without the other. So if you don't have mana, you can't progress. And if you don't have the cards you want to upgrade, you can't progress neither. So you need both of them. So the most important thing to do is to farm both of them at the same time. Now, the only way currently in Summoners War 2 to farm mana on a consistent basis is wanteds. Do these every single day. Do not let them sit. If you see there's 23 hours left, make sure you come back in 23 hours and do this wanted immediately. Don't be like me and let them sit here. Otherwise, you're missing out on so much mana, because the wanted won't reset until you hit it. Once you hit it, it will go on a timer, and then it will come back once that timer resets. Some of them are longer than others, like this one is 3 days, 2 days, and then we have 1 day. So you want to keep these on a constant cooldown. That is going to give you a nice influx of mana on a steady basis. Also, your siege battle, try to do as much of this as you can. I know early on it's going to be tough, but every day you get stronger, you can come in here and do another level. This will also give you cards and mana. Now, outside of that, the best way to do it is to farm the ranking rewards. Now, again, if you're a new player, it's going to be hard for you to get high on this list, but try to get as high as you can every season. The higher you get, the more mana, more summons, and more rewards you will get overall. In the Alliance shop, you can buy glory summons. Some people say not to do this. I don't think this is a bad idea if you're a fresh, brand new account. To farm more glory summons is going to give you more summons, which is going to give you more cards, which again is potentially going to progress your account even faster. I would much rather buy the glory summons and farm my rank and try to get these rewards and glory summons at the same time, as opposed to just buying one heroic. Alliance post, definitely want to do this, but this is not really going to progress your account. It will progress your account because it's going to give you alliance tokens, and you should always be helping out your alliance. That's just a given. And then the alliance box is another great way to farm cards as well. Again, the TV is a really good thing to do. Just like your wanteds, sign in every day. Look at the timer on here, see when it resets, come back, reset that timer, get this rolling, keep it going, and you'll get consistent cards for this as well. You won't get mana from this, but you will get cards from it. They really do need to add another way to get mana in the game currently. There's not really many ways to do it outside the quests and outside wanteds. There's really no other way to farm mana on a consistent basis. So the best thing to do is stay with your wanteds, and hopefully in the future they're going to add another way to get mana. I honestly can't believe that there's not a mana fountain in the game currently, a place that farms mana just like in regular Summoners War, where you have the fountain, you click it, and it gives you mana every day. I can't believe this game doesn't have that, so hopefully they'll add it soon. But again, there's not a clear answer on how to progress your account in the fastest way. I think the best thing to do is pinpoint one team, get that team up and running or as high level as possible, and then come here to your season rewards or your duel mode, and then sit here and farm your season rewards as fast as possible or get as high as possible every season. And this is going to give you the most mana you can possibly get, along with some awesome rewards as well. So I think that's the best way to progress your account as a new player. It's not easy, don't get me wrong. I still feel like a new player, and I've been playing since the beginning. I'm only level 9, and I feel like I never have enough mana or gems or anything. The best thing to do is just be patient, farm the game every day, and then over time, everything will come as long as you're farming, or I should say grinding. That is the most important thing to do in a game like this. And just know early on, just do the best you can. There's no reason to push rank or anything like that. You're only trying to get as many rewards as possible, and in doing that, your account will progress as fast as possible. So now with that being said, let's move on and let's talk about my new team. I was able to pull the Lucian Skillstone, as you guys saw in the last video. So I've been putting my man Lucian to work. I made this team here. It's very similar to my other team. I was using Wusa instead of Pony, but I like Pony better in this team than Wusa, and my Wusa doesn't have a Skillstone, so Pony just fits better currently at the moment. But if my Wusa was more upgraded and he had a Skillstone, I would definitely put Wusa in here instead of Pony. I think I can actually take Soha out for something else. Right now I like her because I can strip the Wusa if they're using a Wusa. So I like having her in the team currently, but maybe in the future I'll come up with something else. I've been having a lot of fun with Lucian. When I pulled this stone, I was unsure. I thought I'd rather have a different stone, maybe Megan's or Shannon's. But the more I use Lucian paired with Beretta, this team is a force to be reckoned with. It doesn't win all the time, but it does get a nice amount of wins. So we're facing a Poseidon here, Deceleration. We got a Lapis. And when he uses Nikki, we'll just cleanse it, and then we'll cleanse the Deceleration at the same time. So the goal here is to get up as many burns as possible, as many dots as possible, and then follow it up with Lucian. So the Rakan goes down, Ramagos goes down. Let's refresh the Perna and put up some more burns. We didn't get any burns on the last hit, so let's see if we can get some now. So we were saving our cleanse for that, so we're going to cleanse, no problem. We're going to get stunned, but it's still better to cleanse than to let this Nikki Bomb go off. It'll probably kill my Lucian and my Thrain, maybe even my Beretta. So we're going to wait this out, see what he does, and then we're going to put up the Blood Shield. Let's just go in with Beretta. There's not really much he can do counter-wise. He's going to put up his Perna. That's fine. Get up some dots. Let's go straight in with Lucian here and see if we can't get some good damage on his Nikki and his backline damage dealers. That worked good. Let's put up Blood Shields. He's probably going to counter with Lapis. No, he countered with Poseidon. That's fine. And then once we get rid of these two, we'll have Lapis, and we are good to go. And then we're going to go in with Lucian again, and that's going to finish off the Barb King. He's going to use his Lapis, but he only has the Pony, and the Pony's going to reflect damage and kill the Lapis. So that was beautiful. Team works exactly the way I wanted it to. It doesn't always work this way, but most of the time it is working like this. Very happy to have the Lucian Purple Stone now. At first I wasn't, but hey, it's working out for me, so I'm going to use it to my advantage. So let's do another one and see if we can't get that victory. The team is very capable of getting victories, that I know. I think I got 10 in a row the other day. Somewhere in between 8 and 10 in a row, and then I started to get a couple losses. But that's just bad RNG sometimes. But I know the team is capable of getting wins, because it is a high damage team. I think I need to change my spells. Maybe use Giant Warrior on Lucian. Something like that. I have to do some tweaking as far as the spells go. So now we're facing Pony, Megan, Paladin, and we have Kamoon. That seems to be the new standard after 4,000 cups. Janine and Kamoon pair together, because they both do solo heals and they both do decent damage, and then Janine has the stun. Come on, stun the Perna. Nope, didn't even touch the Perna, of course. And that did a full burn. Wow, that's a lot of burns. My Perna never does that. That is unfortunate. Let's just cleanse these burns completely. Now we get a transfer, of course. Maybe I'll transfer them, though. Let's wait for the next one. We won't transfer. We're going to cleanse again. And then on the next burn, we'll transfer them. Because I feel like if I transfer now, he only has to cleanse once, which he has a cleanser. So he'll be able to cleanse it, and then they'll come right off. So there's no point in transferring them now. I'd rather wait for him to do another set of burns, and then I'll transfer those ones. So again, we're not looking too hot. But you can never tell this early on. Things can change massively. I learned that along the way. Just because it looks like you're losing does not mean you're going to lose. So he's going to transfer, and we're going to transfer right on back. Might as well. Not going to play that game. Never use the transfer first. I learned that from my Twitch viewers. Never ever start the transfer war. Once you start that, you are most likely going to get transferred back on. So I never use my transfer first anymore, and that's why I backed out of it before, because when he transferred and I transferred back, he had no way to handle that. He was out of mana. He had nothing to do. So now he's going to use the Chain of Despair. That's fine. We have no way to cleanse that, though, so that could be a problem. Let's steal the speed buff. Come on. Megan moves so slow. I thought that was a good counter, but she moves so slow. I have to remember, I have to wait a few more seconds for Megan to go before I can cut in and steal the buffs. We're going to end this with Lucian, I think. Actually, let's just end it with Thrain. I know I didn't use Lucian too much, but Lucian is good to have because he does big chunks of damage. So we're not going to end this out because he frees me. Really good spell. Let's put up Pony's buffs because he's going to come in with Commune. That will chunk a little bit more damage. And then we're just going to wrap it up with Thrain. My boy Thrain. If it was a water unit, I would use Lucian to wrap it up. But since it's Commune, we're going to use Thrain. And that will stun and kill him. Game over. But that's the team, working great for me. I'm going to keep pushing it, learning it, getting better with it, and then I will showcase it again in the near future. I might make some changes as far as the spells go and as far as Soha goes, because I don't really see myself using Soha that much. So since I'm not using her, maybe I'll put in a bomber or something. We'll see in the near future. But for now, that's the team idea, and then I'll make changes as we go. Let's move on to the giveaway winners. I'll be back in just 1 second. And poof, we're back. So let's reset the page. This way we get a fresh page from right now, just in case anybody joined recently. And let's scroll down to the giveaway video, which is here under best patch. We're going to open it. We're going to pause. And then we are going to copy and paste the link. Then we're going to go over here to our comment picker. We're going to remember that it says 3S on it. And we are going to paste the link. We're not going to include replies, and we're not going to allow duplicates like always. We're going to go continue. And let's see how many comments we have. 41 comments. I just want to make sure it's the right video. JU 3 seconds. Yes. So it's the right video. I always like to check on that. So we got 41 comments. It always helps the channel when you guys comment on the videos, like the videos. It tickles the YouTube algorithm and keeps our videos on the top. So every time somebody searches something, they'll see my video somewhere up at the top. So I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. And let's pick our first winner here. So congratulations to Ryan. I pulled a girl and 5 new Legos. No idea what to do with them. It's always nice when you pull a bunch of new stuff and you're all over the place on what you want to do. But I would say be careful on building too many things, because like we talk about in fast progression, it is better to have one team leveled up super high. This way you can push the season rewards, because if you're upgrading a bunch of stuff or a bunch of random stuff, it is hard to make a solid team to push through the season rewards, or at least past 4,000. So congratulations. Let's move on. Second winner here, and we have Edwin. This patch brings new mode and plays and gives more reward. It's going to be fun to play the game, but the connection and some lagging issues are still there. Hope for the next update this will be fixed. That's okay, brother Edwin. I read it just fine. Yeah, there was some lag issues. I noticed now there's only lag issues on BlueStacks, so I don't know if it's from the game or if it's just from BlueStacks. It has gotten a lot better since this video, which was about a month ago. So I have to say they're doing a good job in moving the game forward. So I hope it's gotten better for you, because it's definitely gotten better for me. So congratulations, Edwin. Message me on Discord and we'll get you your $25 gift card. Next one, we got Banana Peel. Thanks for the great videos. I haven't played much of the patch. Looking forward to trying out these bombs. Yeah, the bombs are a lot of fun. Congratulations, Banana. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. And last winner here, last but certainly not least, we're going to say Spritto so I don't butcher this. I really like Bro Mode, the skill stones. Yeah, I think a lot of us were. We weren't expecting the skill stones to be in it. But I can't blame them for doing it at the same time, because they do want people to spend money in their game. And if there's no skill stones in tournaments, a lot of people aren't going to spend money trying to get them. So I understand it from both sides. And being a free-to-play player, I definitely understand why you're mad about the skill stones being in the tournament. That being said, Arena is much better but harder now, which is a good thing for the game. Because before, it was way too easy to get someone. Yeah, definitely. It definitely needs some type of skill. If it's too easy, we just run through the game. We're going to get bored of the game. And I think that's what's happening now a little bit. People can't progress their accounts, so they're getting stuck at a certain level. And then they're just getting bored because they're doing the same matches over and over again. And they can't upgrade their cards because they have no mana, like we talked about in the beginning of this video. If you can't progress your account in a fast way, people are going to get bored and they're going to walk away from the game. So I definitely understand what you're saying. But congratulations to all our winners. Message me on Discord, guys, and we'll get you your payout. To anybody else that didn't win, don't worry. Make sure you comment on my past 10 videos, and that will automatically enter you to the random giveaway. I picked those winners on Discord, so you definitely want to join Discord. comment on the videos, and that's going to get you into the random giveaway, which is a $50 prize. That is the biggest single prize we do here on this channel, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. If you want to follow me on Twitch and Discord, those are always linked down below. We do 2 monthly giveaways on Discord, random giveaways on Twitch. I truly do love each and every single one of you. I will see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.